What's up, everybody? Today we're trying out a game called OrbGuard.
OrbGuard. I like how the splash screen is just like, press your favorite key. Not any key, your favorite key.
All right, James, what's your favorite key?
Specifically on the computer keyboard.
On
right?
the computer keyboard, what's your favorite key? Oh, what's it gonna be?
The space bar.
Pretty typical.
It's pretty typical, but it's nice, it's big, it's comforting.
Alright, so this game, from what I understand, is a roguelike tower defense game where you have your own solar system and you use
Balance?
You use planets to safeguard your galaxy, solar system against outside threats.
Well, I'm glad that you can move the planets around, because I looked at this and went, wait, Earth, Jupiter, Mars is very much the wrong order.
No, this is perfectly accurate. So survival is locked. Complete OrbGuard introduction. So I'm guessing that might be in missions. OrbGuard introduction. Unlock first survival level. Unlock the moon. Introduce basic mechanics of the game. Sure, makes sense. We'll learn together. Welcome to OrbGuard. This is a short introduction to get you up to speed with the base mechanics of the game. It won't take you too long, so just hang in there. At the start of each round, your first move is to place the Celestial. You have one of 3 orbit rings to choose from. Simply click the planet icon and drag it to your preferred ring. It's Jupiter.
It's got a lot of health.
Celestial perk. Defensive augments have 20% increased stats.
Dang. So, I'd say put it in close.
Okay.
Right?
Oh man, that's really gonna mess with our orbit. Also, the Earth is the center of the solar system. You heard it here first.
Alright.
Each Celestial costs a certain amount of Celestial points. Choose wisely which Celestial you place based on the number of Celestial points you have. Okay, so that one I think costs 2. You can also check the stats and upgrades of your Celestial by clicking on either the Celestial itself or its name HUD.
In the top left corner.
I wanted to click the planet itself for the tutorial. Here you can view the stats and augments your Celestial has acquired. Once you're ready to continue, press Tab.
Back tab.
Okay, general, health, planet speed, resource, damage, fire rate, and range. Don't have any of those yet. The health, recovery rate, and recovery delay.
Okay.
And then I assume we can put stuff over on this side somewhere. If you're satisfied with your Celestial setup, you can start the game. Remember, you can return to this screen anytime by pressing the same button again. Press the back button to continue.
Left tab.
Left tab. Use the A and D keys to move the Celestials in orbit. Each Celestial has different base orbit speed, which can be upgraded with augments. Movement is important to stop incoming enemies. Hold left mouse button to activate vacuum mode. Drag the mouse over resources to collect them, and then bring them to your Celestial to level up. Beep. Oh man. Alright, so Gravity Well 1+, slows enemies caught within the pole, 40% slow at a 57 range. Regeneration Satellite that regenerates the Celestial health every 2 seconds. Or a Damage Field, create damaging fields at random locations, dealing damage to enemies within them every second. 25 damage.
Gravity Well is uncommon and at a +1.
So yeah, we'll try that one.
Plus, I like the idea of let's just let Jupiter stay just a big old defensive chonker.
Sure. Your Celestials can block enemies from reaching Earth by colliding with them. Some enemies can only be defeated this way, but be careful. Celestials have limited health. You're ready to defend Earth. Survive 30 years to finish the introduction. The year count is shown at the bottom right. Good luck.
Those are bad guys.
No, I saw this 1 star and I was like, that looks almost like an XP.
So I guess we're only allowed the one Celestial to start with.
It does seem that way. Oh, now we've leveled up.
Well, the Gravity Well level 2, with more slow and more range.
Okay, enemies that periodically... A wave that pushes enemies away from the Celestial, doing some damage. Or the regeneration satellite.
Considering we're making Jupiter collide with things, having extra health regen seems probably pretty good. Plus it's another uncommon one.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Whoa. that satellite.
Yeah, I like that you can actually see it go.
That is pretty cool. I was hoping that we get to put out more than one celestial. But
I imagine we will at some point. Okay, level up. Block an incoming enemy celestial. This shield will temporarily deactivate and require a cooldown before it can be activated again. So for what we're doing, that would protect us.
Yep.
That said, random damaging fields could be fun. I don't know how random they are.
Right.
But I'm afraid of getting a situation where rocks are coming from 2 different directions and I can only block one. So having the ability to potentially block in an opposite direction would be nice.
I like it as the acquired upgrades above us, so we can see what we've got on this planet so far.
Yes.
It's like I agree with you, but I also am not convinced that the damage field is the one that.
All right, well then I'll go Celestial Ward and I'll keep up with just getting the higher quality upgrades. See, I almost didn't catch that one. And there's a lot more coming. Oh, and these things are hitting hard. Increased life regen. Electric Arc 2+ offensive. Fires electrical arcs at the nearest enemy with the potential to bounce if another enemy is nearby. Requires line of sight to activate.
Okay, there you go.
Okay. I think that's better than our gravity well here. So let's... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to there over here. Oh, that broke another rocks. Oh, the lightning.
Oh, Earth took damage.
I need more sauce, I think.
Scatter bombers.
Scatters bombs in the current orbit, waiting for its next target. It's
Also,
listed as
drop it as you
defensive,
go,
but it's offensive.
But it's because it looks like it just kind of drops them on your path.
Okay.
So as you're moving around.
And then Celestial Tether is like the tripwire between planets, essentially.
Yeah.
So let's go with the Void Bomber. Yeah, and I was pretty sure the lightning could finish you. Alright, there's a bomb there. I'm not sure if my bomb will hit it, so I gotta have to... Oh boy. Okay, stop taking damage, planet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, planet. My planet's getting rocked right now. Increased Earth health.
Also heal the amount you gain. Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, that mine was huge. Oh, jeez. I'm failing. I'm floundering. Alright. We got some mines over there. Oh, come on. Mines. Be minier. Homing missile. Satellite launching homing missiles towards the nearest enemy. Requires line of sight to fire. I'll take it. Earth is struggling a little bit.
It's still got 57% of its health. There's a suck up over to the left.
Yeah. Ugh. We're starting to be able to chunk things down before they collide, but I'm also still having to use my face more often than I would like.
Nah, that's the whole point of Jupiter, is to use its face. You still got 46% of your health for Jupiter. You also only got to survive for 2-3 more years.
And 23 more years. More health regen. Absorb essence from enemy celestials on direct hits, restoring a portion of celestials' health based on their max health. That's
so you steal 6% of their health.
But health regen is just
flat health regen is better, yeah.
Okay. Whoa.
And there's the 30 years.
Okay. Perfect. Galactic growth complete. Cosmic Pioneer complete. Well, unlock first survival level. We did it.
And you unlock the moon.
Well, we destroyed enough enemies. Okay. Excellent.
Okay, so I unlocked survival and the moon.
The moon. Well, the moon is exit game, so
Well,
I'm
yeah,
guessing it's a celestial body.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to survival, but just want to see. Okay, so there's no new missions.
Mission under construction.
Yeah, cause. All right. So humble beginnings, normal. Survive for 150 years. 3 orbits, normal. Good place to start your journey. Simply don't let Earth die. Shouldn't be too hard, right?
So there are 7 sub-missions.
Yeah. Do not let the Earth get damaged even once. Use only 1 celestial.
Ooh. Oh, let me solo them. Yes.
Do not go below 70% health on any celestials.
Okay.
Only use 1 orbit during a run. Destroy in total 100,000 enemies. Complete the mission 5 times and destroy 5 loot asteroids during a run.
Gotta be a loot got one.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna go for any of those in particular because we're just gonna try to learn.
Okay, so now we got 3 different ones.
So Jupiter we know. The moon,
which moves faster than Jupiter does.
Augments on the moon are 50% more powerful if the moon is only has a single augment applied.
Okay.
So the moon wants to specialize.
Yep.
And then Uranus, 60% chance to survive a killing blow.
I feel like that's just worse than Jupiter.
And we have 5 celestial points. So
Jupiter and a moon, then?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Put the moon in close, and then or do you want to put moon and Jupiter both in the same ring and just be like, look, well, what if we do 1 ring?
Oh, well, what if we have the defense guy like really
far out there?
Or I could just do the 1 ring. You know what? Let's try.
Oh, that was interesting, though. Go back in there. If you look at the moon's speed there, it's 20 planet speed capped by Jupiter.
Okay.
So because we put them on the same ring, they're locked into the slowest.
But theoretically, putting them in the same orbit means that I can protect 2 sides at once?
Yes.
More easily? Oh, there's something coming.
All right, we'll go get him.
Alright. So yeah, then I can zoom in at any time.
Obviously, keep in mind that the moon does not have nearly the kind of health that Jupiter does.
Yeah. At the beginning, we're going to have to start with this.
These are Jupiter augments too, so...
well, I don't think any of these are good enough for me not to take the shatter gun. It's already 1+.
Yeah. Ooh.
Whoa.
It's a +3 right off the bat.
Okay.
Do you upgrade the shatter gun? Do you give it a homing missile? Or do you just increase their flat fire rate?
Yeah, I'm going to increase the thing. So I think I have to let the moon do something.
Well, not necessarily, because you can use your vacuum to grab the XP and drag it to the moon.
Yeah, it's just that stuff has been dying so close to the thing.
Well, of course.
Also, I am going to have to protect both sides here.
That is the moon, so whatever you give to the moon, you give it 1 thing.
Homing missiles, I think, is a...
Just
oh, yeah. Look at you, moon. We'll level you up again.
Okay, so the moon's whole thing was... If it got... Oh, yeah. Augments on the moon are 50% more powerful if the moon only has a single augment applied. So
I can just skip the augment if it doesn't if it's not a homing missile upgrade, essentially.
Essentially, yes.
All right. I think that'll be what we do.
Yeah, it's gonna...
It's all sad.
Does something like the increased impact count as an augment?
Well, it says skip augment as the button, so I think all of these are... And Jew Celestial augment.
Yeah, good point.
So I'm just gonna keep gambling. I don't know if it's efficient, but that's gonna be my plan. Laser beam will harm anything in its path but needs to be charged up to function. Or I can increase the earth.
I like the earth heal. Oh, there's more vacuum on the road on the right.
Oh, the moon's taking some shots.
And one slipped by the moon.
Really?
Yeah, or took a hit.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh, that guy's fast.
Oh, that guy is fast.
Oh, and did a lot of damage.
Just kind of trying to let the sides keep their stuff.
That's the moon upgrade, and once again, not getting...
I really want to...
Just kind of keep focusing on the missiles.
At a certain point, it's probably more effective to just give it more stuff, but it's like its whole thing.
The moon is super low on health, by the way.
Yeah. I gotta swab them.
That is Jupiter, so you can put whatever.
I like the electric arc
real good,
on it.
yeah.
Alright, at a certain point, I just gotta...
Yeah. Oh, look at
yeah.
how much it...
I know. Moon's getting a little cooked here.
There's a... Oh, that's a loot asteroid way out to the right. Or over to the left, I mean. That one.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. I don't think you can do anything about it, but...
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. Improve the electric arc.
I feel like you should be able to go onto the moon and, like, remove an old one. Like if you clicked on the moon and went to the celestial view.
I can.
Oh.
Do you like the shatter gun more than the homing missile? I like the homing missile because it's got a crazy range.
Oh, so maybe we leave this as is until we can level up the homing missile?
Okay.
No,
this is the moon. Which at this point, I should never skip. I should just pick them now, and then I can delete them later.
Yeah.
So added reserves. Level up a little bit faster.
Moon is back to nearly full health. We're getting there.
Alright. Jupiter. Gravity well +4.
Dang. Just max it out.
What are you?
Probably a problem, if I had to guess. If it gets anywhere near Jupiter, it's going to get slowed to the ends of itself.
That's that gravity well.
Ooh.
Okay.
It explodes. Yeah, that gravity well is huge.
I like gravity well a lot for what we got going on.
It really
here.
just stops those rocks in their tracks.
Oh, I don't know if that was a good idea that I just did, but
It worked. You've got XP over on the right.
okay. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up.
It's Jupiter.
Hey, look, he got homing missile.
Dang.
But we can improve our laser beam. Oh wait, we don't have that laser beam.
Yeah.
But we can try laser beam. Why not?
Good, yeah.
Okay. Oh, that guy got in. Homing missile.
There you go.
But that shotgun blast he's doing is also pretty good.
Oh, that's a bad looking.
Yeah.
It's a bad looking wave in general.
Okay.
2 of the flamethrowers.
We're gonna slow him down.
6 of the spinning discs.
Oh, that was a bad time to turn, I think, but I really wanted Jupiter to do something over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, Earth took a huge hit there.
Yeah.
Okay, Moon goes going crazy with the shatter gun then.
Yep.
You know what? I'm thinking about going crazy.
Oh.
You specialize in defensive augments.
True, but that's a spinning shield that would protect Jupiter from getting hit.
Yeah.
So
you know what?
maybe
Maybe we'll get that. Okay. So, Moon. I'm gonna delete this.
Really?
And I'm just gonna go all in on this shatter gun.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it out. That shatter gun is going wild over there. Slow down, sir.
An incoming fast comet.
Oh, yeah. I like how we can protect the Earth by blanketing it with a giant shotgun from the moon.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly safe.
Another loot goblin over on the right.
I don't think there's anything we can do about him. He does drop XP. So, like, we'll take those.
That's the moon, unfortunately.
Yeah, I should stop. Since I have a maxed out weapon situation on him, what I should try to funnel in all of the XP.
You want Jupiter to get its own scatter gun?
Well, he already has a scatter gun. It's just we're making it better. Okay. Let's take all of this XP and it goes to Jupiter now.
There are blue rocks on their way in. We don't know what those are yet. Probably just healthier rocks.
Very likely. Oh yeah, that needs to go to Jupiter. What am I doing? So yeah, there's definitely an argument that being on the innermost circle is inefficient, where you theoretically want to be on an outer circle so you can kill things further, potentially hit those loot things more, stuff like that. But we're feeling things out.
Plus, I'm gonna be honest. If you were doing this and Jupiter was on like the outer ring and the moon was on the inner ring, and you'd have to like keep in mind that the moon's orbit was so much faster than Jupiter's.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I will never keep them in line with each other again. So much XP.
There's a lot of XP. Spinning shield 3.
That is a.
Well, we'll try it.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have two very different sides of a coin here.
Yep.
Just trying to funnel all of this XP into Jupiter.
Yep.
The moon don't need it. The moon got a shotgun. Glass cannon sacrifice. Increase damage by 100%, but lose 90% of celestial max health.
Ooh.
Unique.
So it'll go down to 85
max health.
But plus 100% damage.
I don't think I do it for how I've built it.
No.
But
it's
good golly.
pricey. I think just getting electric arc plus 4
electric arc plus 4 is fine.
But man, I feel like if the moon got that.
Oh yeah. Although that would probably count as an augment, so it'd be sad.
I think that might still be worth it at that point.
Well, yeah, because you're gaining 100%
at the cost of 50%.
Well, and 90% of your health, so it's fine as long as you don't get hit.
True.
So we're shooting for 140 years, if I remember correctly.
I believe so. So we're halfway there.
And I definitely feel like we're in a better spot now than we were. I like that I can choose to allocate where the XP goes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, sure. You can have more homing missiles.
It's like on the one hand, we want to give Moon some XP so that it can get try to upgrade its shotgun even further.
I think it's at max level.
Those are going
Oh,
to kill the Earth.
so it did. Humanity is no more. Well, phooey. Well, all right. So now, we'll try again here. Do I want to try like a more of a spread out strategy here?
Sure.
Yeah, let's
And then maybe
put the moon.
Maybe you put the moon on the outside because it's the.
Oh, it won't even let me. Oh, because
You don't have enough. Yeah, you have 2, 3, and 3 are the cost.
for some reason I thought Uranus was also a 2.
Nope, it's a 3.
Okay, well that's fine. So I was thinking maybe I do that.
Try that.
But then if they get inside, it's really scary.
And that is true.
Can I deselect this?
Tab for back. Nope.
Nope.
I mean, you can just like hit escape and just kill the run.
just explode the Earth. All right, so I'll try moon outside, Jupiter inside.
Yeah. Because the moon's got the much faster movement speed.
Okay. Oh
Look
yeah.
how zippy it is.
But the lineup is going to be very interesting.
Now the moon does not have very much health, so you are going to still want Jupiter to be the one to do the collisions early on.
Yeah, but I need moon to take some hits so that it can do things.
Do you want to give it and Earth more health? Do you want to like give it the damage field or the electric arc?
I'll give it this one because it's rare. It doesn't help me out right now, but for the future.
Okay, it does look like the Celestials have like a default recovery to them.
Now Celestial Tether, it would only damage stuff that gets inside the moon's range.
Right, which does mean that the moon wouldn't be able to do anything about the.
Yeah, but maybe we try going big homing missile again.
I like the big homing missile.
We can try to get that really going. Wide shot can harm anything in its path, but it's slower than standard weapons. Well, our big guy's pretty slow. Alright.
Of course.
Repulsion wave and repulsion wave.
That just feels like.
Do we just... Is the moon strat just pick a bunch of stuff until you get a high level something and then drop?
And then drop it? Probably.
So then I'll just also give it a scatter gun. And I'll give it a laser beam. Why not? We're going to test out various weapons and see how we feel about them.
So that laser beam seems cool, but it does need to charge up. The essence of Cosmos on there is probably pretty good. That with that chance to heal.
Yeah, I don't hate that. Oh, what the?
Oh, a very small rock got through. I didn't see it.
Yeah, it must have
look
been.
at that.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Curse you, Jupiter.
But I mean, it's not a bad thing to have more stuff on Jupiter.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, the moon. Homing missile 1. Jupiter will block things with its face.
That is the point of Jupiter. Defensive augments on it are stronger.
Yep. No, we don't really have much of those yet, but
You got like the shield on it at the moment.
oh, the little fragments keep sneaking through.
That's Jupiter.
More essence of Cosmos, I suppose. Alright. Trying to let them collect their own XP.
Sure. That's the moon.
Homing missile. Do I wait until it gets like fully upgraded, or do I just like at a certain point?
I think you start going. I think you do it now. Honestly.
But then all the levels that I get where I'm not getting the upgrades still feel bad.
True.
That's why I'm just like I can probably hold it until we get the max. Okay. This is moon again.
Yep. Can we test something like if we grab the stats?
We can test.
Nope, not a bad one here. We can upgrade the missiles more. We can pick up a brand new damage field +1. Obviously, the health regeneration will do better because it's Jupiter.
Yep. Well, look, we'll just be very missile forward.
Pardon me.
All right. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. The ice comet was very thick.
That's healthy. Something snuck through there.
Yeah. Jupiter. I could upgrade the homing missiles to the epic quality, or I can get like the celestial tether, because it's so close. I feel like is not good. Like if the moon had celestial tether, that could be interesting.
What is?
Because it creates a tether linking the closest celestial, which since
Are Jupiter and the moon?
Well, is Earth considered a celestial?
I don't think so.
Because, well, I mean, I guess we can just test it, but I assumed it would just connect it with the Earth, which is not very far away.
Yeah, well, because they called the planets your celestials.
Is Earth not a planet?
Well, not one that you could equip.
Oh, and it also has a range. So you were right about that, but
it only matters when the moon is close. Well, as you level it up, I think you get more. Wow. Like, I think as it levels up, it might gain more range.
No, I'm sure it will, but as
Eh.
it stands right now, this second.
Yeah, right now, this second, that's a pretty sad upgrade.
And considering that is the epic one, which means that it doesn't upgrade much better than that. That is already pretty improved. These little flame guys. Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh heck. Oh my. Oh jeez. Ah, flimmin'.
Yeah, start moving Jupiter in the way.
Moon.
Moon missiles. That's at +4. Is that good enough?
I think it's gonna have to be. All right. So we're gonna hold X to delete this. And we're gonna hold X to delete this. Oh yeah, the other thing doesn't even appear here.
Yeah, so I think.
So you think that
I'm thinking
that we can get generic upgrades for the moon.
Increase fire rate by 50%, but decrease damage by 30%. So all of its attacks going off more often for less damage.
I think that's probably fine.
I think that's pretty good.
Oh geez, the Earth is getting.
Earth is taking.
Oh the Earth. Oh the Earth. Oh
That's
the
good.
Earth. Yeah. All right. So I think I like them on the same celestial plane just for consistency.
Yeah.
Them moving at different rates was hard for me to
Hard for your brain.
hard for me to brain. I think I'm gonna put them both on the middle
Okay.
guy here. Just bing boom. We'll do that. I think that'll be fine. So the
moon can have one weapon, and then can take as many stats as it wants to boost that weapon.
You say weapon, but like even the defensive things, I think.
Well, yes.
It's just if it's a stat.
Yeah, if it's a stat, I don't think it's a. Like, it does say augment, but.
Yeah, so if it works the way we think it might work, then it just needs to be clarified wording-wise. Yeah, because it just says augment, and it doesn't specify beyond that.
Yeah.
And when you level up, it says that they're all augments.
But yeah, it does currently show over on the left there's 0 augments. So stats are not.
So fire rate.
Just take the fire rate +2.
Yeah.
We do still need to get a weapon on there at some point, but which one do we want? Do we want the missiles? Do we want... This is Jupiter.
I think whatever we get first, maybe. Now, Jupiter defensive augments have more stats. So, I don't know how I feel about the scatter bombs, but theoretically, it's better on Jupiter than it is elsewhere.
That's true. You can have 1.20 box bombs. It's also Jupiter.
So, let's just...
And that got through.
Yeah, that got through. And there's nothing I can do to stop that.
That's the moon.
There's the celestial tether, which...
That would be its one offensive thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I like that. You were liking the scatter gun, but that is...
Well, we can rock it for now.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a super improved missile situation. Hey.
On the other one.
Yeah, specifically. Also, this is just
The same.
oh, but
no.
it's different. Is there still some kind of RNG about what numbers they have just based on just random chance?
I think so.
Very interesting.
I still think that the missiles are probably better here. Nice. Scatter
Yeah,
gun
I was gonna
there.
say thank you, Scattergun. Increased health or regen?
Or just rate of fire. Honestly, having a higher rate of fire. Just kind of go nuts with rate of fire, and then whatever weapon ends up being the...
More defensive bomber. Jupiter's just gonna continue to just eat shots.
Got through. Speedy guy got through.
That guy's gonna get through because I was looking at the other guy. Alright, come on, Moon. Come on, Moon. Moon with an electric arc could be interesting.
Could be, but it's...
I'd have to replace the other thing, but...
Which is potentially
Or
fine.
I can just give increased range.
Increased range is not bad.
Oh, just...
That's Earth health.
Yeah. The gravity well is good. But
Nature's balance is rare. Or, well, at least uncommon. Do you want to get the gravity well anyway? Because it's... Gotta get it
I
started.
do like the gravity well. Unless we can't do enough damage for it to matter. Although Jupiter is currently
Taking a
getting
beating.
wrecked.
I think, like, in general, I think we're getting wrecked this round.
The mines aren't going where they need to go. Earth is just getting absolutely cooked.
Like, the moon being able to have a much stronger one weapon is great if it would give us a one weapon.
Okay.
Okay.
We're just gonna go for it.
That will certainly help.
It's got a lot more
sauce to it.
range and anger. That's it. I think Jupiter might need some extra sauce here.
Yeah, Jupiter needs to pick up some health regen or something, I think.
Moon's really picking up the slack here.
Yep.
Maybe defensive shield.
Either the defensive shield or the repulsion wave could both be good.
Oh yeah, that is also defensive.
Yeah. Plus the repulsion wave theoretically. The repulsion wave theoretically works both in conjunction and against the gravity well.
Ow. Just gonna funnel some more XP into
Jupiter.
specifically Jupiter. Moon getting missiles. Big improvement.
Yeah, that's... Oh, there's the loot rock.
Okay.
I'm actually hitting it for a change.
Just increased health.
Or you can get the damage field.
We'll try the damage field.
That's the tether.
Oh yeah. Well, I meant like I picked what I wanted to pick. I just said the wrong thing. I was like, maybe at some point it'll get to the point where they will it'll link up with what we have. Oh, the moon getting what we need. Moon, I need you to prioritize stuff coming in at the Earth. Thanks. Alright, the moon can't be trusted. I've been saying it for years.
And
then we're done. Yep, that's it. Level up! Dang it!
Man, I think if we're gonna do that, I think we do gotta keep it in close, which is a little sad. Or at least something's got to be on that inner ring.
I think Jupiter staying on the inner ring is correct. Moon being on the middle ring I like, but then the fact that they move at different rates means that I have a hard time protecting both sides at once.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit rougher.
I think if we try that again, Jupiter on the inner ring, Moon on the outer ring, and just be like, look, If they get past the moon, then you switch your focus to the Jupiter.
But for now, I think that's a good place.
Yeah, I think they showed it off.
Yeah. So definitely let us know if you want to see more of this. I wouldn't mind playing more of this. I feel like there's some sauce that I still got to figure out. But it's a very fun game in concept.
Yeah.
It's very planetary. And if you ever want to live in a world where the moon and the Jupiter are
orbiting Earth.
Orbiting Earth at a similar rate, and also their sizes are not exactly accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Then this is the game for you.
There's going to be like one or two space nerds out there being like, this game is absolute nonsense.
Nah, talking about it is fine. But in any case, I hope everybody enjoyed it. Let us know what you think. And I guess with that, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.